How goes it? I'm Will Maxwell, and this is What Did We Miss? This is the segment where I take the stories WWAY did not tell you, and then I tell them to you myself. I don't know what you'd call someone who does that, but don't hesitate to throw the word hero around. A couple of newlyweds in California opted to have their wedding reception at InNOut Burger. InNOut, your feet may be cold, but our fries are hot. I hope they at least reserved the In-N-Out. Knowing my life, I'd be 10 minutes out from work, about to grab a burger on the way in, and then it'd be an hour late just because I'm not friends with the bride or groom. Also, yes, I would wait. Once I decide on something, I don't change my mind. This might seem laid back, but I'm sure guests still had to RSVP what combo meal they'd like. As unusual as this venue is, the reasoning is very simple.
I'm currently stationed in New Mexico, and there's no In-N-Outs over there. And I've been gone for a while, and we really like In-N-Out.
I'm a big fan of stories where the groom gets to have his dream wedding. So what that it's In-N-Out? In-N-Out. Say I do to our double-doubles. My sincere congratulations to Juan Pablo and Vanessa Cervantes, and I hope you two enjoy your honeymoon at the McDonald's ball pit. One of the longest and most bitter rivalries in Major League Baseball now has a museum exhibit. You can now visit the Cubs versus Cardinals, the rivalry exhibit at the Abraham Lincoln Museum in Springfield, Illinois. How fitting that a display centered around a divisive battle is in a museum named after a guy who famously hates that stuff. If you're a Cardinals fan who wants to teach your children why 108 years is too often for the Cubs to take the World Series, this is your place. Hatred is a learned behavior, and museums are for learning. The exhibit is filled with memorabilia and gear from former players of both teams. If you're not a fan of either team, you can still check out the exhibit. Just follow the same rules as visiting a new neighborhood. Wear neutral colors. Bill Hanson of New Jersey recently turned 100 years old, an impressive milestone, and this centennial knew how he wanted to celebrate it, by going back to his old job. Hanson put in a day's work at Hutchinson Plumbing, where he worked as a permit coordinator. He worked there for 32 years and retired at 97. 97! We need to fire whoever was in charge of his financial planning. He retired at 97. Did he have the world's only 401k that just takes money from you? You shouldn't retire at 97 unless you spent your whole life working at In-N-Out. In-N-Out, say it 5 times fast. Bill was greeted with a standing ovation, a birthday cake, and then was immediately put to work, as is the tradition of workplace birthday celebrations. Happy birthday to... Okay, you can clock back in now. Hanson had 32 years at Hutchinson and 40 years of work experience before that, and he credits all this work to how he reached 100.
I was able to enjoy every minute of it. Never had a day I didn't want to come to work.
Bill, I understand you don't like retirement, so if you ever want a position ghostwriting jokes that can be said on local news, hit me up. I'm Will Maxwell, and that's what we missed.